Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer, and you can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, and there you can read this forecast and connect with me if you'd like something, a personal session. All right, so I want to talk about the full moon in Leo. It is at 6:53 p.m. Eastern Time on February 14th. Now, wow, okay, Valentine's Day and a Leo full moon. There's going to be a lot of emotions flying around on that day. A lot of expectations will be maybe not met. What I want us to do with this full moon is to know that if you are in a relationship, if that's part of what's going on in your life, and I'll get to other things in just a minute, that's part of what's going on in your life, then do your best to release and let go of what your expectations should be. Valentine's Day is a lot of pressure for a lot of people, but when we have a full moon in Leo, there are things that we do need to release and let go. Leo is a fixed sign and it's fire, so when the moon is in that sign, it is very fiery, very emotional, all right, overly emotional, most would say. And when it's fixed sign, that also means that we're getting very stubborn, very fixed, very set in our expectations. So full moon in Leo means it is time to release and let go of certain expectations that we may have within the dynamic of our partnerships and relationships. And it just happens this year, it falls on a holiday, Valentine's, which is all about you love your lovers and people getting each other gifts and things like that. So in a very sensible thing, it is important not to expect anything. Not that they won't get anything, but just don't have expectations when it comes to your partner. And you won't be disappointed, for one, okay? But for two, our expectations could be too high. All right, so, and I know I'll get flack for that, but whatever. It's just the full moon in Leo. That's how I see it as far as relationships go. We want more from the relationships than we can have, and that typically is some of the dysfunction within relationships, and it will show up, and it always shows up on February 14th. All right, I want to stop about that. Next, with Leo energy, we have our creative self-expression and how we express ourselves and our ego. And, you know, this is creative. I mean, it is how you decorate your house or how you paint or your creative writing, expressing yourself and expressing your emotions. Now, it's the full moon, so that's a culmination of all kinds of everything. It's a culmination of our emotions and everything that is come to a head. What in that department, your creative department, are you not being creative? What do you need to let go of there so you can allow this creativity to come out and flow within you? I don't care if you're a Leo or not, everybody has Leo somewhere in their astrology chart, and that means we're creative somewhere. So the full moon, this fixed energy of the Leo and Aquarius opposition, is all about being stuck and being made aware of where we're stuck. So realize it, acknowledge where you're stuck, and then release it. Full moon releasing. And the final little bit is children. I want to get this done in 10 seconds. The little bit is children. Children is our fifth house, is that Leo energy as well, because it's the things we create. So your children might be a focus, and if it's not the other two things I've just mentioned. So if your children are a focus and they're a source of stress right now, sit down and discuss this with them if they're old enough, or do an easy releasing ritual for yourself. All right, write down what's bothering you and burn it on a piece of paper. All right, there's a lot more on my website. Please go read at nhastrologer.com. Click on the forecast tab at the top of the web page and you'll see new moon, full moon forecasts come up. Read in there, and there's other articles you can read as well. And I have a weekly forecast that you can become a member of if you like. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. We're at 4 minutes. Thank you, and, well, happy Valentine's Day. Namaste. Blessed be.